Hey everyone, this is your cncHD and we are back to the 1 vs 1 Premier League 2015. The third round is about to start here in this video and on this channel. So let's take a look at the results so far. We have HaWkY, Size and Rage, our 3 expert players, sitting on rank 1. And all 3 players with 7 wins and 5 losses. So we can see that all 3 players have the identical statistics. Then on the second place we have the domination itself, DoMiNaToR. And on the third place, Serpent, followed up by the fourth place, HaWkY. So very good statistics so far. And we had here the first round matches and the second round matches. So at the third match we are looking at the third round, we are looking at Rage versus Size, HaWkY versus DoMiNaToR, HaWkY versus Serpent. So let's go into it. We are starting with the games between DoMiNaToR and HaWkY, and the first match of the third round takes place on Tournament Desert No Cars Edition. We have here the Stealth General of DoMiNaToR and at the bottom side the Toxin General of HaWkY. DoMiNaToR is facing the very strong GLA of HaWkY. And let's see how DoMiNaToR is going to do here in this match. I expect that HaWkY is going to win because of his awesome skills as a GLA player. But let's find out how this is going to turn out. We can see a fast rebel here by HaWkY going for the oil grab very fast. And on DoMiNaToR's side we can see a terrorist running directly to the middle, raising up his arms and targeting this worker, which he don't see right now, but he will spot him any second. The terrorist is raising up his arms because DoMiNaToR was clicking here with a CTRL move. The attack move. Or detonating the tunnel. HaWkY not careful enough, losing 800 cash in the beginning of this match. Big lost cash there already. See that just about to finish there for DoMiNaToR. And we can see DoMiNaToR boxing in his second supply. On HaWkY's side we can see the oil grab is happening. And another tunnel going up for HaWkY. This is a toxin tunnel, and once this tunnel finishes, it will clear out this building. DoMiNaToR needs to be aware of this, and he should save his RPG. But instead he's not doing so, and now the tunnel is able to clear out this garrison building. Oh, there's a tactical coming through, and the building has been cleared. Tunnel will finish, most likely, and the tactical coming through with some terrorists inside, releasing them and detonating the arms dealer. Another big lost cash there for HaWkY. DoMiNaToR on the other side, very safe here in his base. He's also building up his tunnel, which is destroying the tunnel of HaWkY now. And we have another technical coming through, denying this tunnel there on the right side. Very good map awareness there by DoMiNaToR. A little fight here going on in the middle with lots of rockets, and now some tacticals popping out and killing all those RPGs. Now coming through, harassing the base of HaWkY again. There is a fake arms dealer, and now tacticals coming through and killing some workers. Going for the worker kills, not going for any destruction of any buildings there or releasing any troops. I think he doesn't have any troops inside his tacticals. The workers running to a safe spot, but being crushed there by the tactical, and HaWkY losing a lot of precious workers. I think he almost lost, I think he lost everyone. I think he lost every worker he had. Wow. Here's the second arms dealer. So HaWkY now sitting on 2 real arms dealers. And he has this middle building under his control, but this will not help him at all. Will give him a bit of a vision, but that's all. DoMiNaToR popping out with a few more units and preparing for the final strike. HaWkY meanwhile finishing off this tactical and not able to get this crap up because tactical was destroyed in a weird place. and so it didn't drop any goodies there for the technical. So let's see how HaWkY is going to deal with this threat there in his base. This is doable. There are only 3 technicals and 1 quad, and I think HaWkY should be fine to defend this attack there in his base. Technicals going for the kill and killing a lot of RPGs, and HaWkY lost his complete army. And there's the defeat. So DoMiNaToR going with a 1-0 score to the second match. That was a pretty good domination there by DoMiNaToR, making sure that everything is under his control, that he gets the map vision, that he sees everything, and that he controls the match. Very good game against one of the best GLA players in this world. So pretty good job there by DoMiNaToR. Yeah, we can see that DoMiNaToR grabbed more supplies. I think that's because of the fast worker kill. DoMiNaToR killed so many workers. Think of the units destroyed. I think like 20 of those units are workers. Buildings constructed 12. And we can see that DoMiNaToR created more units. He lost less. And overall, good match. So let's go to the second match. And here in the second match, we are looking at the well-known map Forgotten Forest, which some player hate and which some player love. I personally like this map, but it has 2 less resources on it. So the players are forced to do some fast aggression and are forced to build lots of black markets or hackers or supply drop zones, otherwise they will run out of cash. You can see HaWkY going here with the USA vanilla, his opponent with China, I think vanilla, but we will find out any second, but it's something with China. And DoMiNaToR sitting on 1 win already. So will he get the second win right away, or will he lose to HaWkY? We will find out in the next few minutes. We have some tank hunters there running to the middle. I think he's China vanilla by the looks of it. Tank or China vanilla, but I believe it's China vanilla. His opponent going for the HaWkY spam. And DoMiNaToR securing the buildings there, securing this barn, and here on the bottom this nice village to get some map awareness. Very good done, very well done I mean. Also here garrison this building there. 2 supplies are up there for DoMiNaToR, and he is sitting on 1 war factory, 1 barracks. We can see some units already moving in. And we have a HaWkY from the right, and we have a dozer from the top. HaWkY from the right is being stopped there by the garrison building and the Gatling tank, and the dozer will spot absolutely nothing at all. But this is a freeway there for HaWkY to throw down a barracks there, and going for the oil grab if he wants to do this. HaWkY now taking out this garrison building together with the occupied building of himself, and also destroyed this Gatling turret there, Gatling tank I mean, but did take a lot of damage there with his HaWkY. And this tank hunter will be dead very soon. There we go. We have the dozer here hiding at the top left corner and not throwing down the building, but I think we are going to see a building being thrown down there by the dozer any second. I'm pretty sure of it. This is a perfect spot for surprise attacks. HaWkY is coming through, and DoMiNaToR clearly sees this. He has a mix on the way, up in the sky with black napalm upgrade for the extra punch on his mix. Also, HaWkY was taken out there by the occupied bunker. Now here Gatling against those 2 HaWkYs, but the HaWkYs coming through and they want to target down the mix. But the mix nicely done there by DoMiNaToR, opening fire directly after the start and killing both HaWkYs. This 1 mix will go down, I think. Oh no, it will survive. And now the missile defenders are been taken out. Nice aggression there by HaWkY, but very nice defense by DoMiNaToR. And now he has 4 MiGs in his airfield. And he's able to do some serious damage. His opponent now going for the Avengers, which is expected. And we can see the dozer moving. It's moving. MiGs here making sure that no unit is capturing the oil. And dozer are moving again. Big move there by dozer. And MiGs scouting for some nice targets. And they will find out that there are 2 Avengers. And I think DoMiNaToR will lose some MiGs if he is not careful enough. Oh, but getting the strategy center there at 75%. Nice move there. But I think there was a cancel by HaWkY.
Attacking our base.
I'm very sure he cancelled the strategy center, but denying the strategy center, very nicely done there by DoMiNaToR. Red Guard's now on the way for DoMiNaToR to capture the oil derricks, and the ranger of HaWkY just standing next to it and watching this. Can see a chopper on the top, maybe with some units inside, and now the ranger is doing something but being killed there by the Gatling. And we have the 4 MiGs now making their circles in the middle, and the dozer being put into the chopper, and the MiGs not going for the chopper kill. I think he didn't know that there's a chopper or a dozer or whatever. So we have a nice map awareness there by DoMiNaToR, and sitting on 2000 cash. And HaWkY on 4000 cash, 5000 cash. Wow. Now the cyan dots coming closer to the orange base. Avenger going up in flames and losing the first Avenger already, but there are 2 more there at the bottom side. But DoMiNaToR is positioning his units and preparing for the final strike. HaWkY only has 2 Humvees and 2 Avengers to defend us, and he's now building up his strategy center again. We have a huge line of units there if we take a look at the map. Now the Gatling's trying to move in, but the Humvee is well protected by the Avengers. MiGs now moving in, but there are a lot of Avengers, and this is not good moving in there. But DoMiNaToR pulls back his MiGs in time and saves his 4th MiG. Nice laser lock there happening by HaWkY, and wow, that army there is huge. DoMiNaToR is sitting on 48 units, his opponent sitting on 18. That is a big difference. Strategy center now finished.
Search and destroy.
I think this is his last dozer. That's why HaWkY did send his dozer into the chopper to send his the dozer here to the right base to build up something. Lots of tank hunters, but the good thing is that HaWkY has those strategy center being picked off there. Has his Avengers, I mean. Nicely done there with the MiGs. Sneak attack there and destroying the strategy center, but those are still alive and now building up his command center. Nice micro there by HaWkY. And I also hear a Colonel Burton. There is Burton. Burton there ready to kill some units. Ambulance tried to kill some units, but no success. Burton being picked off by getting a missile in his asshole. And Tripcolor being picked off. Nice defend there by HaWkY. Now the command center is up and HaWkY is safe with the construction vehicles. If he loses his dozer, he is able to rebuild it. Strategy center going up for the 3rd time now. HaWkY sitting on 3,400, DoMiNaToR on 1,700, and he has 2 oil derricks. So DoMiNaToR clearly ahead with his income. And the Gatling tank moving in, targeting down 1 chopper, and the MiGs protecting this. 5 MiGs there at the count, but losing 1 of them, 2 of them. And not destroying so much there, because 2 Avengers just defend this very well. Choppers being chased away, and the Gatling hiding behind the main supply, which only has 8,000 cash left. Oil direct being taken out. Good move there by HaWkY, but there's still one more oil direct to go. Ambulance killed some units, but being picked off there by the tank hunters. And the HaWkY taking out this Gatling. The stream of units of DoMiNaToR somehow stopped. I think he had no money because he went for his second airfield. Lots of mix there. 7 mix against 3 Avengers. 4 Avengers. I wouldn't encounter this. Oh, DoMiNaToR, what are you doing? But he managed to take out 2 Avengers, so props to him. And he didn't lose so many mix. I think he only lost 1 mix. Wow, that is surprising me. I think he would have lost 3 or 4 mix, encountering 4 Avengers. So this was actually a pretty good strike. A10 with a strike coming in, and we have some spy drones here, also here on the map. A10 being taken out by the mix. And now some more troops of DoMiNaToR moving in, but this is not much. DoMiNaToR, where are your troops? This is clearly not much. HaWkY on his other side has a lot of units and he has less income. But somehow he has more units. How can this be? DoMiNaToR has more income but less units than HaWkY, who has less income. Don't understand this. Oh, nice flame wave there for absolutely no reason. And we have a artillery strike targeting this strategy center. Mix coming in and a bomber. Oh, this could be a crucial strike there against HaWkY. Mix taking out the Humvees, artillery taking out the Avengers, and the bomber taking out something there. I think some ants or a plant, not very sure. And this was a good attack there by DoMiNaToR, clearing out so much stuff. Reactor being rebuilt. Yeah, I think the bomber took out the reactor. I think DoMiNaToR is missing on cash. Oh, okay, no. He's clearly not missing on cash. He has 6,000 on his bank account and he's right now building up his propaganda center. Very late propaganda center. 11 minutes in and there is the propaganda center happening. So very late. Another mix strike there from the bottom. Targeting the mix and now losing 4 mix there on this attack. This was not a good attack there by DoMiNaToR. And HaWkY seems to defend this now again. It's a pretty good game there already here by HaWkY. He's defending it so nicely. DoMiNaToR clearly has more income, more map awareness, more everything, but he is somehow giving away this game. Strategy center under attack, but losing 2 mix there to the attack. But this was worth it because he took out the strategy center for the 4th time. Supply drop zone going up there for HaWkY, and he has not enough cash left to build up his strategy center again. But if he manages to defend his supply drop zone, he is able to rebuild his strategy center. 4 Avengers and 2 Humvees. That's a lot. We have 6 mix again for DoMiNaToR. I think DoMiNaToR should concentrate on another unit, not only on mix, because there are 4 Avengers there in the base of HaWkY. DoMiNaToR sitting on 1000 and he still has his 1 oil direct, which is very good, and he's building up his hacker army right now. Now DoMiNaToR tries it from the top and HaWkY positioning his troops. Bomber coming in. And not getting the supply drop zone. Very lucky there for HaWkY. Attack there on the reactor. Taking it out. Almost getting this war factory. But losing 2 mix there to try. And HaWkY still alive with his army. As we can see. 4 Avengers, 2 Humvees, 1 ambulance. I don't think he lost 1 single unit there. 2 promoted A10 missile strikes coming in. Not promoted, but 2 A10 missiles, I mean. And they will take out 1 airfield. So DoMiNaToR now needs to rebuild 1 airfield, otherwise some of his MiGs will not be able to land. Why is he only going for MiGs? Now the attack is coming in by HaWkY, and DoMiNaToR has clearly nothing to defend us. He only has MiGs, and there are 4 Avengers inside of this attack of HaWkY, so no chance for DoMiNaToR to defend this with his MiGs. He's now flying around at the top, don't know what to do, sending his propaganda center, losing his airfield, and setting everything, sending away a dozer. And yeah, this happens if you don't build tanks. Just MiGs against Avengers. Lots of them. Now the MiGs coming in. And only getting 2 missiles. They're 3, but taking out some of the units there. Flame tank there. And all the Humvees were destroyed, picked off. So good, lucky shot there by DoMiNaToR getting those Humvees. And now we are down to very few troops on both sides there at this battlefield. So DoMiNaToR doesn't have much, HaWkY doesn't have much, but HaWkY has the supply drop zone and DoMiNaToR has this oil rack. So both are sitting on very less income. I think there are no hackers for DoMiNaToR left. But the dozer there, not right. Tourist rack coming in and the pilots running away like chickens. Also a mine drop here, or an EMP. We have no more Avengers for HaWkY, but only 1 Humvee left. There are the mines and the artillery strike on the last remaining income of HaWkY. So HaWkY now without any income left, and he is about to lose his war factory. But it remains with a few health points. Gatling now standing between the 2 production facilities, and I think this is GG. HaWkY here with a 3-star promoted Humvee against 2 flame tanks and the dozer and the supply truck and the reactor. DoMiNaToR rebuilding his base there somewhere else. There, I think. Okay, so this is an interesting match there right now. 2 flame tanks versus the Humvee. There's this dozer driving around in HaWkY's base, who's lost his war factory right there. Only sitting on the barracks in the command center now. Oh, this Humvee also has some missile defenders inside. This is dangerous. And I hope DoMiNaToR has something left. Otherwise this would be not so good for DoMiNaToR. 500 cash left on DoMiNaToR's side, and HaWkY is sitting on 200.
Unit lost.
I think this Humvee will now take out this Gatling. Yep, it will. So, 3-star promoted Humvee versus 3-star promoted Gatling. Barracks been sold. I don't know why this chopper is attacking. Oh, A10 missile strike on the Dragon tank, denying this destruction of the command center. Very good move there by HaWkY with the A10 missile strike and saving his HQ. Very, very good. And also destroying this Dragon tank there, and this war factory needs to be gone. Oh, losing the Humvee to the mines. Ooh, that's why you always have a spy drone. Oh, this was very close. I think HaWkY would have managed to beat this game if there weren't mines. The mines killed it there for him. But overall, very good game, very entertaining. I really liked that match. But DoMiNaToR, I didn't understand his MiG attack. I mean, in the beginning it was very good, but in the mid game, going for MiGs only against Avengers only, I didn't get the point there at this point. And I think this cost him the game there at some point, but the good thing is he managed to have a comeback, but Wow, DoMiNaToR gave away this game in the middle. And HaWkY used this and had his nice comeback. So very good game. And let's move on to the third one. DoMiNaToR sitting on 2 wins already. HaWkY has 0. The third game takes place on Tournament Desert again, no cars edition. We have a tank general for DoMiNaToR. And we have a GLA Toxin for HaWkY. HaWkY again with his very good GLA skills and Toxin general. And DoMiNaToR with a very powerful tank general. Tank general, very strong against a very powerful Toxin general. So let's see what is happening here now in this match. We can see a very forwarded tunnel there by HaWkY. He wants to go for the middle, he wants to secure it, he wants to throw his GLA units everywhere into the buildings. And I think we are going to see a terror attack. But we are seeing a rebel there, a very fast rebel again for the very fast oil grab, like we saw in the first game. But in the first game it did cost him the game, so let's see if HaWkY this time manages to win this match. He is 2 wins behind, sitting on 0 wins, but 2 losses. Supply drop there by DoMiNaToR scouting the area, and on the right side the same thing, scouting the area for tunnels, but not spotting any. Now driving back to the supply collection. And we have some dragons on the way and a Gatling. Okay, HaWkY now very close to capture this building. He is only waiting for the upgrade now. And there's no aggression happening at all on HaWkY's side. So as a GLA player, doing no aggression at all could be a mistake, but it's not always a mistake. I mean, we have HaWkY here, so HaWkY knows what he's doing with his GLA. So I'm curious to know what he's doing. Maybe going for some huge economic spam and then overwhelm his enemy with battle buses. I am not sure. But we can see that some RPGs are queuing in the middle. But the Dragon Tank will clearly take out those RPGs. You can see there are Gatling tanks sitting on the right, and the oil direct still not belong to HaWkY, but he has the upgrade now. Scorpion took out the flame tank, and we can see 4 tanks there by DoMiNaToR, but the building here is occupied and the Scorpion is there to protect this. Only 1 dragon needs to be taken out, and then the battle masters are pretty much fucked there. Okay, oil direct will belong to HaWkY very soon, and now we can see that DoMiNaToR moving in, creating a flame wave but not getting any kills at all, and now forced to drive back with his army but not losing a single battle master. This is good, because losing those battle masters will give your opponent 3 promotions. Those battle masters give a lot of promotions. 2 Scorpions there to take out the dragon, and now hiding behind that building. Pretty good tactic there by HaWkY. Now see that the Gatling tank moving in, and the palace going up there for HaWkY, and it's already at 50%. Some dragons here doing some nice flame action, but being taken out by the heavy Scorpions. Now the battle masters moving in to take out the Scorpion tanks, but the dragons have been taken out, and that was what HaWkY had in mind. Also 1 Scorpion remains alive, and we can see a Helix on the way for DoMiNaToR, who's now spamming out of a barracks, 2 war factories and an airfield. Still some battle happening there in the middle, but it looks like HaWkY is gaining the upper hand here in the middle, and this means he will be able to throw down some supply stashes here in the center. Lots of battle masters moving in, but only a few RPGs are enough to take this army out. No big problem at all. Scorpion chasing away the dragon tank, but there is another dragon to take out the Scorpion, but this one here will get picked off. Okay, so the supply center now going up for DoMiNaToR. He wants those supplies. But there are a lot of tunnels in the middle, so he needs to be careful with the collection. Oh, a lot of RPGs sitting in this building. So clash happening here, and the dragon again not able to take out any RPG. Oh, one died now. Oh, the RPGs need to move. They are going up in flames, and they are getting a very hot feed. They are getting hot feed, and they are going up all in flames. Not careful enough there. I wonder where the helix is, by the way. And DoMiNaToR has been defeated, and I didn't saw the helix. I somehow missed it. Okay, but we have HaWkY now sitting on 1 win, and DoMiNaToR still on 2 wins. Yeah, HaWkY gained the upper hand through the middle, and he applied pressure there through the middle, and DoMiNaToR didn't stand a chance there. And I'm very sorry that I missed the action with the helix. I think it flew into a death trap, but I missed it, sorry. But let's go to the 4th match. DoMiNaToR 2 wins, HaWkY 1 win. In the 4th match we have an Air Force General for DoMiNaToR, and we have a GLA Stealth for HaWkY. GLA Stealth, best army of HaWkY, so now he's getting fancy against an air of DoMiNaToR, but I think we will see some HaWkY aggression there by him. Well, let's see what's happening. So is HaWkY again going for the fast oil grab? Or is he maybe this time going for a fast terror attack? Not sure, but we will find out. 2 supply stashes happening, and arms dealer forwarded barracks. So with the forwarded barracks he's able to spam out some quick units directly to the middle. We have a defensive tunnel there on the left, no offensive tunnel there, but a defensive tunnel there next to the oil rig. So this could mean that he's going for another oil grab again. And we have, look at this, a dozer drop next to the main supply. And Chopper now also stealing some cash there from the second. Oh, getting 2 free workers there. And an RPG. And those are still alive. So HaWkY not careful enough, or losing another worker there. And another RPG, so this dozer was really worth it already. There's the tactical dozer running into the death and being picked off there by the tunnel. No scrap up for the technical. Now there we have the technical in the middle, driving through and maybe releasing some terrorists there, and we have a war factory barracks there for DoMiNaToR. So like expected, he's going for the Humvees, but no air. There's no oil grab happening for HaWkY this time, so this time he wants to do aggression, he wants to apply aggression on his enemy. 2 Humvees down the left and ready to stop this technical, which is just driving into the Humvees. Dropping some troops there, also a hijacker. I think this hijacker is going to steal the dozer. DoMiNaToR didn't spot the hijacker yet, and if the hijacker steals the dozer, oh okay, never mind, the command center is up for DoMiNaToR. So DoMiNaToR will be able to rebuild his construction vehicles, but if HaWkY gets this dozer, he will be able to have power, and GLA with power is very good. HaWkY, DoMiNaToR also sending away his troops, and there is the dozer, and HaWkY gets power now. This is very dangerous. HaWkY with his best army and also getting some power. That's not good at all for DoMiNaToR. DoMiNaToR now needs to do some aggression. He needs to kill his enemy very fast. You don't want to encounter a GLA with power. Once GLA have power, they are able to spam out those units very quickly. And this gives HaWkY such an advantage. I think DoMiNaToR should go for an airfield now and just build King Raptors to take out the power plant. I think this would be the best decision of HaWkY now, of DoMiNaToR. But instead he's still relying on Humvees, or maybe he should do a drop. Dropping the power plant would be a good decision, I think. HaWkY now taking out that power plant of his enemy, but there are a lot of Humvees and some choppers joining the group, joining the fight and blinking away all the missiles. And DoMiNaToR, good defend there by him, defending this, very nice. Some more drop out, pop out there by HaWkY, losing his tactical. Now he's also going for the oil grab, and DoMiNaToR clearly sees it with his scan, as we can see, and his spy drone. We have 700 cash there for DoMiNaToR, and we have 2000 cash for HaWkY. So right now it looks pretty good for HaWkY. He has this power up, he's now building his palace, and he gets the oil direct now. He has the upgrade already. DoMiNaToR on the other side just building Humvees all the time, and now we have a ranger going for the oil direct there on the right side. Some pop out there by HaWkY, but this is not going to be enough against those Humvees. Those are a lot of Humvees. HaWkY now needs tech units, and look at this, how fast this palace builds with a power reactor. It's insane how fast things are being built for a GLA with power. That's really insane. And like I said, this gives HaWkY a huge advantage. And he's now going over to level those buildings in the middle with success. DoMiNaToR here with a success. Lots of units being popped up there by HaWkY, but they are not going to be enough against those Humvees. Those Humvees are just crushing those units of HaWkY. And HaWkY sends them back into the tunnel. Good move there by him. Popping them out there at the bottom side, getting one free kill there at the Humvees. And maybe another one. Yep, and another one. So now he has his rocket buggies up. This is very good. And he also has his black market, which is still in the fake modus, but will be there in the real modus very soon. And then he can upgrade his rocket buggies with the rocket pods to do even more damage. And I think now HaWkY is able to defend this with his rocket buggies, but instead he's going back into the tunnel. Also a good move there, and popping out at the bottom side, doing some rocket storm, not getting one rocket buggy there, Humvee. Oil direct being captured by DoMiNaToR, and now both players sitting on 2 oil directs, but HaWkY has the supply stash there in the middle, and he is ahead with the income because of this one supply stash. More black markets going up now for HaWkY, and he has the palace occupied. DoMiNaToR now scouting out the tunnel there in the middle. Nicely done. Getting one kill there at the Humvee. And the terrorist coming in there on the right side, scouting the area. And he will scout out that the oil direct belongs to his enemy. Strategy center now going up for DoMiNaToR. And Humvee driving to the right to kill this terrorist. Oh, the rocket buggies now have the rocket pods. This is very good, very important upgrade there for HaWkY.
Search and destroy.
Search and destroy now initiated, and the beacon there for HaWkY, so he knows where this strategy thing is. Supply drop zone going up, and we have a bomber incoming, targeting those troops, and is getting lot of them. A few of them, I mean. Quad cannon and 2 rocket buggies and a few more quad cannons there on the right side. So this was a good bomber there by DoMiNaToR. DoMiNaToR lost his oil derrick and is now behind a lot with his income. Only sitting on 2 supplies. But the supply drop zone will finish any second and this will give him a bit more income. Spectre gunship there to tunnel, so the Humvees can move through and destroy the oil derrick. Good counterattack there by DoMiNaToR, destroying now the oil. So this means HaWkY also now has no oil, but he has 3 supply stashes and some black markets. He also still has power. DoMiNaToR now mining from the middle there with his choppers. So he stopped mining there from the top left supply and concentrates now on the middle. Okay, not much happening right now. DoMiNaToR there trying to do some aggression there to the left. And a tactical coming through with some terrorists inside, I think, to detonate the strategy center. And there we go. Nice move there by HaWkY, detonating the strategy center. And DoMiNaToR now has rebuilt it with a lot of cash. The Humvee is now moving in there, but losing a lot of them. Through this palace and the rocket buggies. Some laser lock happening there, but DoMiNaToR lost a lot of units there. HaWkY now enjoys to destroy, to kill all of the units there with his units. And the palace will most likely stay alive. Was now clearing up the mass there in front of the palace. And nice defend there by HaWkY. And DoMiNaToR forced to retreat with his forces. He wasn't able to crack the shell of HaWkY. Maybe from the right he would have had success, but from the left, no chance at all. Ooh, look at this, a free technical there for DoMiNaToR. And strategy center going up again for DoMiNaToR. You can see HaWkY has a good mob control. He's sitting on 2000 cash. DoMiNaToR on the other side sitting on 1700 cash and has some spy drones in the middle, so he knows a bit of what's going on, but he doesn't know everything. And now lights going out there in the middle. Oh, and the Spectre gunship now finally on the power plant. I think this should have happened earlier. But now finally is going for the kill on the power plant, and the quads will not be able to take the Spectre out. Oh, also getting some free kills there at the quads, and the power plant finally gone.
Unit lost.
Search and destroy.
Okay, strategy center now up again, and supply drop zones going up for DoMiNaToR to get some more income. HaWkY also now mining from the left middle supplies, and he's building up more and more black markets. What I would like to see is a technical again for HaWkY to detonate the strategy center, or maybe detonate some supply drop zones. This would be perfect. Rocket buggies there trying to do some damage on the right side. We have a lot of Humvees there for DoMiNaToR. And now Humvees moving in there in the middle. I think there are also snipers inside. And there's no command center up yet for HaWkY, which is surprising me. No cash bounty activated there for HaWkY. Bomber there in between those 2 tunnels, but doing absolutely no damage at all. And will DoMiNaToR crack this shell here? Will he be able to get through all those rocket buggies, or will he fail horrible? That's the question right now, because there are a lot of rocket buggies, 5 in the count. Oh, 8 missile strike, almost getting the rocket buggies there. This was very close. HaWkY there on the left side being sniped, being killed by the HaWkY army. Now the Humvees making their way through the middle very, very slowly. But losing so many Humvees on the try. And the rocket buggies can do so good hit and run tactics now. Lots of missile defenders there. Oh, rocket buggies need to be very careful. Please lock on the quad. But losing so many missile defenders and another HaWkY there. Oh, but being killed just instant. That Cal didn't live very long. Okay, DoMiNaToR now standing in front of HaWkY's base, but the rocket buggies are still there. But having troubles killing those missile defenders. Spectre gunship coming in, targeting down those black markers, which will hurt HaWkY not very much. But he should build up his command center to activate cash bounty. I don't see a command center here happening. But he has cash bounty, so never mind my shit talking. So he has cash bounty activated, and he's getting some cash there. It's a good thing. Completely missed that, sorry. Was taking out those missile defenders, and the Humvees are forced to retreat. I think now is the right time for HaWkY to engage, because now DoMiNaToR doesn't have a lot left to defend his base. HaWkY should attack now. You can see HaWkY sitting on 3,000 cash and running around with a hijacker to get another power plant. DoMiNaToR sitting on 2,700 and building up more and more supply drop zones. So HaWkY is slowly giving away his match. Slowly but surely. Another HaWkY there. Getting a free shot there, but being killed again. Losing again HaWkY. HaWkY has no luck here in this match, I have the feeling. No good moments there for Cal. More and more black markets going up there at the bottom side of the map, and more supply drop zones going up at the top. So both players concentrating on macroing up their economy. And only DoMiNaToR in the offensive mode, HaWkY in the defensive mode. Lots of choppers there in the middle. And I missed the action of HaWkY. HaWkY bit sleeping here right now. But getting so many kills now there in the middle. This was a bad engagement of DoMiNaToR, and now HaWkY should attack. Come on, attack. Now it's your time to attack. There are so less Humvees. 8-10 on the tunnel, but there are more tunnels to go. Another pop out there, and DoMiNaToR losing another Humvee. Come on, man, just attack. From the top, from the middle, from both sides. Do whatever you want, but attack. You're giving away your game. Spectre on the second tunnel now, and HaWkY now losing his third supply stash. There we go. Yeah, I think DoMiNaToR is now clearly ahead in this match. He has this match under his control, and HaWkY giving it away. Only being picked off there. All the missile defenders die a horrible, horrible death. Wow, that's the army of choppers right there in the middle. 5 choppers there for the middle, and HaWkY looks like he's not doing anything against this, but he's building up his terrorist army. You know, preparing an assault from the top finally. But there are a lot of Humvees sitting there. And rocket buggies in a very bad spot. And we have a bomber incoming, disabling 3 of the 5 rocket buggies. Pretty good move there by DoMiNaToR with the leaflet drop. Wow. That attack failed very quickly. Didn't expect the leaflet drop there on the rocket buggies. Some terrorists here standing there and being loaded up into a technical. I think HaWkY wants to go for the strategy center kill. Now finally going for the chopper hunt. Oh, losing the terror attack there. More supply drop zones going up. Okay, DoMiNaToR now here with a bomber incoming. Oh, is this a Moab? No, it's a bomber. No, it's a Moab. Whoa! Big explosion there in the middle. And DoMiNaToR now has free way to go inside. Only 3 rocket buggies to fear. I wonder why DoMiNaToR is not throwing an Avenger into his mix against the rocket buggies. Or maybe building some air. Or maybe air wouldn't be the best decision, but going for some Avengers would be a good decision, I think. Oh, lots of rocket buggies there from the bottom and picking off so many Humvees. Okay, both players have a very strong economy. HaWkY gets a lot of cash, DoMiNaToR gets a lot of cash, and going for destruction of those incoming things is not the best decision right now. Because if you destroy one, 3 will go up again. If you destroy one black market, 3 will go up. Bomber incoming. Targeting those black markets. Only getting a scaffold, which was cancelled, I think. Oh, and now going for those supply drop zones with a terror attack, getting 2 of them. But DoMiNaToR still has a lot of them. DoMiNaToR here with his army of choppers mining from the middle there on the right side. 22 minutes already in this game and I'm getting very tired already. Some aggression happening there on the left, and DoMiNaToR now going over to take out the right tunnel. That one being picked off. And HaWkY now tries to bring in the aggression on the left. There's not much left for DoMiNaToR to defend this. Only some missile defenders and some Humvees. Humvees will be taken out by the rocket buggies, as we can see, losing a lot of those Humvees. And will we see the GG finally? Let's find out. It looks pretty good for HaWkY because DoMiNaToR doesn't have a lot of units left. He's sitting on 5,000. HaWkY is sitting on 1,000. But there are no units in production somehow. Now HaWkY moving in from the right side as well, and he has a lot of rocket buggies in the mix. There's no power plant left for HaWkY. I thought he would have stolen a dozer again with his hijacker in mid game. And I think now this will be the GG. HaWkY has those rocket buggies there, and there's no A10 missile strike or leaflet drop to stop those rocket buggies. War Factory being picked off. DoMiNaToR still sitting on 3,500, but he's getting attacked from the left, he's getting attacked from the right, and DoMiNaToR only has 3 Humvees left. Was been taken out.
Got my missile launcher right here.
And what a surprise, more supply zones going up.
Unit lost.
Right here.
I think this will be the final strike of HaWkY now.
Launcher right here.
And I wouldn't be surprised if a sneak attack also, you know, going up for some reinforcements. Oh, there's a clash happening. We have a lot of missile defenders there, which will be able to take out those quads without any problems. And DoMiNaToR still alive. Wow. Rocket Bug is now attacking from the bottom, taking out the supply drop zones one by one. The Humvees need to move down to stop this. And they need to be careful. Also, we have a leaflet drop there on the way, but completely missing its target. HaWkY now moving in with a few more troops there from the left side. The Humvees are being forced to drive to the top left, and this means green light for those rocket buggies to attack. It seems like HaWkY is not going to move those, and instead losing again a lot of troops, but destroying one more supply zone. DoMiNaToR still sitting on 700.
Got my missile launcher right
HaWkY on 4,000. Now moving in with a few more rocket buggies, crushing those rangers easily and getting another supply zone.
Let's kick up some dirt.
I think this game is not only about who can hunt the most incoming buildings, and HaWkY is clearly ahead with this. More and more troops incoming, and we have a Moab on the way. And a bomber. Oh, this looks nice. Moab there, and also with the Moab destroying his own bomber. And I think he didn't destroy so much. Wow. I think by destroying his own bomber, he completely ruined his attack there. Oh, look at this. Command center finally going up at the 27-minute mark. Wow. HaWkY really did take his time. 4 arm sealers happening here. Wow, this rebel ambush was very easily taken out by DoMiNaToR. And DoMiNaToR has been defeated finally after 27 minutes. Wow, look at this. HaWkY collected so much cash. Units created almost even. Units lost almost even. Units destroyed. DoMiNaToR destroyed more. Buildings constructed 92. Wow. DoMiNaToR constructed only 24 buildings? Wow. I mean, he had so many supply drop zones. Oh well. HaWkY getting another win, and I think it's even now with the score, if I'm not mistaken. And let's go over to the next match. Here in the 5th match we have the map Lagoon. And here we have DoMiNaToR with the Air Force General and his opponent HaWkY with China Vanilla. So I think DoMiNaToR has the army advantage here right now with his Air Force General. And the score is 2-2 right now between both players. So very even score. Let's see who's going to win this 5th match. Only 2 games to go. And in the end of the tournament, all wins will be counted together and the player with the most wins will win. War Factory going up in the barracks, and we have a no economic build there for DoMiNaToR by the looks of it. And HaWkY going for 2 supply centers and going very fast for the middle to secure it, and going for fast aggression through the middle. DoMiNaToR preparing his 2 HaWkY, 1 ambulance assault, and he is scouting the area a bit here with the second dozer. There's the first HaWkY, and second in production, and the first going for the kill already. HaWkY has no units yet outside, only a few red guards to capture the oil rigs. So he wants to go for the echo boom, but his enemy wants to go for the fast kill, getting those red guards in time, but letting them escape, and now going for the supply truck kill. Here we have a Gatling tank of HaWkY now. The good thing is that there were no mines, otherwise this HaWkY would be gone now. Supply truck's been taken out, and 1 HaWkY, 1 ambulance now on the way for DoMiNaToR. Gatling tank surviving this just barely, and the other supply trucks are in danger. So HaWkY is sitting on 3 supply trucks. Mines are up. I think DoMiNaToR saw those for a second. Taking out this Gatling tank, and the reinforcement is joining DoMiNaToR's party. So this looks pretty bad for HaWkY right now. And wow, HaWkY already has been defeated.
You are
So
victorious.
DoMiNaToR winning this with his no echo build, going for the 2 HaWkYs and the ambulance very fast. No big chance there for HaWkY, and surprisingly both players collected more resources, even if HaWkY had 3 supply centers. Wow, that's a surprise right there. Okay, so right now we have a score of 3 wins for DoMiNaToR, 2 wins for HaWkY, only 1 game left, and then that's it between the games between HaWkY and DoMiNaToR. In the 6th and last match, we are looking at TD. No cars again. And we have a GLA stealth for Mr. HaWkY, and we have an Air Force General again for DoMiNaToR. So we had this matchup earlier ago, and DoMiNaToR went for HaWkYs, no air at all, and HaWkY went for the fast oil grab, if I remember correctly, but I'm not very sure anymore. So let's see what HaWkY is doing right now. We can see some tunnels going up, usual stuff for a GLA player. He is placing down the supply there. Most of the GLA players place down the supply here. Then you can place down a tunnel there, and then your second supply is kind of boxed in. Not kind of boxed, but boxed in. Okay, so there's the terrorist standing. I think he wants to deny dozer drops, because this happened earlier ago. Dozer here driving to the left to scout out workers, but the worker is in a very defensive position and building a tunnel safe. Here we have a boxed in dozer with a War Factory Barracks supply center build, and DoMiNaToR, like the game before, keeps his command center. Okay, HaWkY scouted the area and detected no worker, so he drives back to prepare for the terror attack, which will happen very soon, I'm very sure of it. But then HaWkY didn't do a terror attack in a few matches, so it's not 100% sure that clear that HaWkY is going for a terror attack. The supplies are not boxed in. Seems like HaWkY doesn't care about boxing in against DoMiNaToR, but he sold his command center. HaWkY is one of the players who likes to keep his command center, just to show off that selling the command center in the beginning is not necessarily to win this match. Okay, we have some missile defenders here on the map running around. This looks like a big fail there. HaWkY driving away from the missile defenders and doesn't want to pick up those. I think this Humvee doesn't want to pick up those missile defenders. Now he's picking them up. Wow, that was a fail. 4 Humvees there in the count for DoMiNaToR. And HaWkY still has his terrorists there. Still no aggression. Still echoing up. But placing tunnels everywhere. So this is the best opportunity now for HaWkY to place down a few supply stashes there in the middle. He's also going for the oil grab, so he's heavily going for the echo boom. HaWkY tunneling his way near to DoMiNaToR's base. DoMiNaToR sees this. And he also scouts out the tunnel. Tunnel is full of units. But picking off a tactical there and a quad without taking any damage at all. You can see here HaWkY coming through, standing next to the dozer. Hope DoMiNaToR sees this
Unit lost.
to crush this. Look at this.
Got my missile launcher right here.
HaWkY dozer Sax position there, right there. But let's go back to the clash. Humvees versus the units of HaWkY. And the Humvee taking some damage, but HaWkY still didn't lose any unit at all. Ouch! This must have hurt. Many RPGs standing there, and this is good because those chase away those Humvees. Pop out there by the technicals. HaWkY sitting on 3,500 and placing down the 3rd supply stash and has the oil derrick under his control. So big economic advantage here for HaWkY. He's also going for the palace. Best decision to choose here. Because with this much money you should attack early. And he's doing so. We also have attack happening by DoMiNaToR. DoMiNaToR not going for the oil derrick. And we can see that HaWkY tries it with the 2nd oil derrick. But DoMiNaToR sees it and now he's been warned about it because the rebels started shooting on the bunker. We have a lot of Humvees and we also have rangers with flashbangs ready to clear out those buildings. Now you can see that the rebel is there to capture the oil derrick and this oil grab will succeed. The Humvees drive to the middle and Dozer tries to deny this, but too late, and the oil derrick belongs to HaWkY. Well done. So HaWkY now sitting on 2 oil derricks and 3 supply stashes. Big economic advantage, very very big. And some technicals here being put off. Well, Humvees cannot go through, but they have flashbangs, so they could take out this building there very easy. Beacon there by HaWkY, beaconing this strategy center. Oh, nice. Clearing out this garrisoned building. HaWkY just standing there with a few quads, waiting for the right moment to engage. And now going back into the tunnel. Good decision there by HaWkY, not engaging this, because this would be a massacre if he would engage this. He tries it very slow with some sneaky pop-outs there, or some risky pop-outs to get some free Humvees. Oh, losing 1 Humvee there. And now DoMiNaToR loses some Humvees, but finishes off the complete army of HaWkY. Oh dear, this doesn't look good for HaWkY at all. He has the palace, which is not occupied yet, and he has some rocket buggies. But the Humvee army is coming through. Also, the oil derrick is will be captured very soon. 2nd supply stash being destroyed. HaWkY losing this one there, and a bomber coming and finishing off 1 tunnel. Terrorists being chased. Were chasing those missile defenders by being stopped by the Humvees. Almost got those missile defenders. And there we have 3 rocket buggies for HaWkY, but no upgrade yet, and those things need to be very careful. Losing 1 rocket buggy there already. Oh, terrorists chasing again those missile defenders. They should do some force fire, and there was a bit of a force fire there, getting 2 missile defenders. Building gone. think this was the barracks. And HaWkY gone. Oh, 8 missile strike also there. Finished off a few workers there, I think. And HaWkY's coming in again. Ooh, this doesn't look good for HaWkY at all, but he should sit on a lot of cash, and there, I'm right, he is sitting on 6,000, and no building stuff. He lost the oil rig there at the bottom. Ooh, and HaWkY now has the upgrade. Nice. He's now rebuilding his base at the left. He's building up his arms dealer there. Oh, sitting on a lot of cash. No supply stash there yet, though. Gentool sitting here. And those HaWkYs will be destroyed now by the palace if more rockets are inside. Oh, Rangers trying to capture the arms dealer, and the palace being picked off there by the palace. Losing 2 HaWkYs there. Well, no, only 1 HaWkY. And this main base is gone. So, main base has been leveled to the ground. And the DoMiNaToR advancing now to the middle. Trying to clear out the middle, which is a fortress here right now. And we have a supply stash happening here for HaWkY at the left side of the middle. Some choppers now stealing the supplies in the middle, and HaWkY still rebuilds his base there at the top left position. DoMiNaToR sees everything there in the middle, and he's now going over to destroy the oil rig. And making sure that HaWkY is not rebuilding his main supply. HaWkY on the other side sitting on 5,000 cash. A black market there at the left side. And I think he's now rebuilding his palace. Yep, he is. And trying to retake his main supply, and I think he will succeed. HaWkY's being picked off there. But more HaWkYs there at the right flank. Ready to take out some troops. Squad cannon not going back into the tunnel. Losing it unnecessarily. And the supply stash under danger. There are also some spy drones, so DoMiNaToR can finish this one off if he wants to. Oh, quad cannon shooting down this chopper there, but the chopper is getting back into a safe position. Build is at 50%. And Gentool just sitting here chilling. And oh, good thing that he cleared out the squad cannon, otherwise this chopper would be down now. The first supply drop zone going up for DoMiNaToR. And HaWkY is retaking his main supply, which puts him on 4 supplies now. Bomber coming in and getting a quad, 2 quads. And the tunnel is being put into the hole mode. HaWkY's now engaging and trying to destroy this here, but he is not going to do so. I think he doesn't know about this. Now advancing to destroy the main supply again, but the rocket buggies are there to stop this aggression, and those are a lot of rocket buggies. DoMiNaToR now giving away this game, and HaWkY enjoying his comeback with a lot of rocket buggies and now throwing down black markets everywhere. Losing his 4th supply stash there. And now here with his large rocket buggy army. But he needs to shoot on the missile defenders. He cannot shoot on HaWkYs. Otherwise he's going to lose a lot of rocket buggies. Oh, Gentool there in action now wants to shoot those missile defenders. Boom, there we go. Only getting 1 missile defender there. Second supply drop zone on the way. And HaWkY having a pretty good comeback. DoMiNaToR clearly gave away this game. And if HaWkY is going to win this, I will be not surprised. Spectre gunship on the black market, and will get a free black market there if it shoot on it. It's only a fake black market though. Oh, not targeting it. Supply stash gone, and HaWkY sitting on 2 supply stashes now. Sitting on 2,337 units, DoMiNaToR 40 units and 3,000 cash. Those are just chilling there. Don't know what to do there. Just chilling, waiting for its destruction. And HaWkY's coming in on the right side, stopping this tunnel and now trying to engage here. All the units of HaWkY are sitting here, destroying this one bunker, not successfully. It remains with 1 health point. But they need to be popped out here because HaWkY otherwise loses his main supply again. We have a lot of fake black markets. HaWkY 300, DoMiNaToR 2,600, and a fire base going up. Bunker still alive, but now destroyed. We can see that HaWkY now mining from the supplies here from the left flank. Palace only has 2 rocketmen inside, but this should be okay. And should be enough to chase away units. Oh, we now have combat Chinox for DoMiNaToR. DoMiNaToR preparing his big choppers with lots of rocketmen. And I think this will defeat HaWkY because HaWkY doesn't have a lot of quad cannons. And once those combat Chinox arrive, this will mean a lot of trouble there for HaWkY. HaWkY mainly concentrates on rocket buggies because of many HuMVs there on the battlefield. But those combat Chinox will definitely cost him the game, I think. There's JarMichael running around there in the middle. Maybe he wanted to collect supplies as well. Don't know. And now the HuMVs are engaging. I think what DoMiNaToR is going to do is attack with the HuMVs first, wait for the pop out, and then pick off every unit with the combat Chinox. Because HaWkY doesn't know about the combat Chinox, and this will hit him as a surprise. Okay, a few black markets there up for HaWkY and more going up. And now he sees this engagement and is popping out there. Maybe, but losing his tunnel. And maybe losing JarMichael there very soon. There is the pop out of the rocket buggies, and I think now's the right timing to come in with the combat Chinox, and there they are, 3 of them, and 4 of them, and 1 normal chopper, but this one is mining. 4 combat Chinox there for DoMiNaToR. This is a lot, and they are now advancing and destroying everything in the way. The rocket buggies have no chance at all. Every rocket buggy is being picked off, and this, like I said, hit HaWkY with a surprise. HaWkY didn't know that there are combat Chinox now coming, especially not 4 of them. Only 2 quads there in the base. They will be picked off very easy. HaWkY's cleaning up the rest, and HaWkY has been defeated. This means DoMiNaToR with 4 wins, HaWkY with 2 wins. Very nicely done there with the surprise attack of the combat Chinox. DoMiNaToR here on almost 150 units, HaWkY 110. Units lost, pretty even. DoMiNaToR destroyed more units and constructed less buildings, but that's normal that they construct more buildings. Only 1 building lost. And wow! Supplies collected almost even. That's impressive. Okay, so this was those were the matches between DoMiNaToR and HaWkY in the 1 vs 1 Premier League 2015. I hope you liked those games, and I thank you for watching. And if you want to see the replays, check out the description below. This is your cncHD. Bye bye.